Okay, we are recording now. Our first presenter is Nathan Browning. Nathan, you have 6 minutes to tell us all about Kaya Research, and then we will have a conversation afterwards, okay?
All right. I just want to make sure, because can you all see my screen?
I can see your screen,
All
yes.
right, beautiful. Well,
Whenever you are ready.
hello everyone. My name is Nathan Browning. I want to thank you for having me here at 1 Million Cups. My company is called Kaya Research. A little bit about me. I just graduated with my master's degree from WMU in Evaluation, Measurement, and Research. And I was a Starting Gate 2019-2020 cohort member. So I'm very close with Laura Hobson, and she's actually the one that encouraged me to be here. So a little bit about my company and what we do. So we collect and analyze intentional data that drives strong decisions in government, businesses, politics, and nonprofits. Currently have one client for which we do this. It's a contract with a regional hospital, and we do program evaluation in their population health department. And I'm really looking to grow and get more clients. I just graduated. I've got some time on my hands. Right now, this one client is enough to sustain me because I'm pretty lean, but in the foreseeable future, we need to grow to be able to sustain this long term. And we have 4 major service areas, and I'm going to go through sort of each one and tell you a little bit about it. So the first one is public opinion research. This is something you're probably all a little bit familiar with, where you see the sort of horse race polling. There's a huge problem in polling in that it's very expensive and it's also very hard to get right. And usually the cheaper it is, the lower quality or the less accurate the poll is. So I have been looking to develop a way to sort of balance that out and create an affordable solution for polling that also is very accurate. So I had sort of my second prototype recently, and I released the results. And this is a list from 538, very popular website for polling nerds. And so you can see on the right here, this is all Michigan polls of the presidential election. And I'm there sort of in the middle-ish here with the green box. And the results are pretty consistent across all the different pollsters, which is very encouraging to see from me, especially with these other A or B rated pollsters right above. So typical clients for this include news organizations, political candidates, ballot initiative campaigns, political action committees, local governments, and the like. The second service area is program evaluation, which I talked about a little bit already. This is a graphic from a project I did earlier this year, which focused on advising at Western. This is a class project. And they were looking at whether different advising structures are improve student outcomes based on graduation. So this was this is just one finding, and this type of work, measuring the impact, can help nonprofits get grant money. A lot of times higher ups or the funders from, corporate side of, they have philanthropy wings, want to see the impact as well. So clients include local government programs, federal programs, after school programs, community health programs, lots of other nonprofit health programs, or not just health, but nonprofit programs. And then, as I mentioned, sometimes philanthropy departments at corporations. And there's marketing research, another one you're probably pretty familiar with, where we do focus groups and test out ads or products and ask people. There's a lot more to it than that, but everyone has seen the focus group in movies or TV shows. But this is a graphic from a marketing research project I did as an undergraduate, actually, for a local brewery, and we were talking about what should their product focus be based on what people write home about in their reviews. So typical clients for this type of work include medium or large B2C businesses with marketing budgets, marketing agencies, or marketing departments at medium to large B2C organizations. And the last one is user experience or customer experience research, which you'll often see abbreviated as UX or CX. And this is actually a fun story. I was once trying to order pizza from Hungry Howie's. And so I went online and I was going to go pick it up. There's one really close to my apartment. So I put in all my card information, had my pizza ready to go, and I entered everything what I thought was correct, and then it gave me an error. It said, your card has been denied. And so I checked with my card company, and they're like, no, you're good. We don't know what's going on. I checked all the information. I checked the number on the back, and everything was fine. What I eventually realized is that when they say Billing Street here at the bottom, this part of the form, they want you to include the numeric part of the address as well as the street name. So I did that and it worked. I was then later on the phone with my friend, and he was doing the same thing, ordering from Hungry Howie's, and he ran into the same problem, but instead of, figuring it out himself, he actually decided to order from Domino's instead. So what a UX researcher does is analyzes the sales funnel in apps or websites to make sure there are no kinks that are like denying business without your realization. Customer experience is similar, but from the less technical perspective. So at like a dentist or a doctor's office, you can do the same thing. So some of my current struggles and things I'd love to get advice on or help with is just having the confidence or having a strong strategy to cold pitch. I'm really looking to get new clients, and right now the economy is not good, and I just don't have the confidence or to really go forward and pitch people. I'm also feeling pretty disconnected from my peers. I just graduated, so I've lost a very physical network where I see people a lot. And of course, due to COVID-19, all of the networking is put on hold, at least physically in person. And then my last problem is just having time as a constraint in consulting. I don't have a scalable product necessarily. And that's been something I've been trying to wrap my brain around and get advice on. But that's 6 minutes. So my contact information is here. I'm happy to answer any questions and have a good discussion. Thank you.